Who do you say that I am? A 40-day adventure in God. Day 9, Chesed, love, God's kind of love. Exodus 34 verses 6 and 7. He passed in front of Moses, proclaiming, the Lord, the compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness, maintaining love to thousands and forgiving wickedness, rebellion and sin. Yet he does not leave the guilty unpunished. He punishes the children and their children for the sin of the father to the third and fourth generation. 1 John chapter 4 verse 8. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. Romans 5 verse 8. But God demonstrates his love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Ephesians 3 verse 18. To grasp how wide and how long and how high and how deep is the love of Christ. Romans 5 verse 5. And hope does not disappoint us, because God has poured out his love into our hearts by his Holy Spirit, whom he has given us. As we look at these verses today, as we first of all ponder on the verse from Exodus 34, we look at the context of that. God has been in conversation with Moses, and Moses has said to him, Lord, let me see your glory. Let me see you. Let me know you. And God says, you cannot see my face. Anyone who sees my face will die. But I'll tell you what, I'll put you in the cleft of this rock, and as I pass by, I will display my glory. You'll see my back. And as I pass by, I will declare my name. And these verses that we've read, God has actually said, I pass by and this is my name. And it isn't just a single word. It is a complete expression of who he is and what he's done. He says that I'm compassionate and I'm also a judge. But right in the center of it is that he is love, that he loves man, that he loved man enough to give himself. He loved man enough to forgive. Forgiving whether someone has come. What does he say there? He says, when forgiving wickedness, rebellion, and sin. Some of those could be translated to sin, transgression, and iniquity. First of all, I'm missing the mark right through to complete rebellion. God's love is such that he has poured out all for us, forgiving us because we cannot help but be in sin, but yet he has forgiven us that sin. And through Jesus Christ, he has paid the price for that sin. Such is God's love that he has given it all for us. He has given us an invitation to approach him because of his love. He has given us his Spirit within us, cleansing us from our sin because of his love. He's put his love in us. And what should we do? How can we respond to that? There is only one way. Turning from our sin, recognizing that love, receiving the forgiveness, believing on Jesus, turning and receiving the Holy Spirit, and then pouring out ourselves in love for God and love for our neighbors.